So we're gonna climb up about 1,000 feet from here, and we're gonna check out the next lot.
This is when the Land Cruiser is gonna earn his money right here, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are mostly your clients? Americans, Costa Ricans?
Yeah, so we get a lot of North Americans. Those are the majority of our clients. You know, a lot of people from cold places. We get a lot of people from Canada that they just want to get away from the winter. Have a place where they can escape, you know, the cold weather and rent it out when they're not here. So that's what most people do. We do also have like a very strong European community as well. So a lot of French people, a lot of people from Germany and Spain. So yeah, in general, it's very multicultural. So you get people from all over the world.
Nice.
But North America and Europe are the majority of it.
So are the properties kind of like changing hands amongst those people you named?
Yeah, so we incorporate. So we also have a lot of Costa Rican landowners. So a lot of them hire us to sell their properties.
Yeah.
So you know, it's one way that they prosper. And you know, with real estate all over the world, there's always talk of gentrification and the cost of living becoming higher, and so that's something that we're always trying to be very careful with, and just try to do our best to represent the local people here and make sure that they're getting fair value for their properties. Like my grandpa, he was able to sell part of his land, and with that money pay for the university for my my mom and my aunts and uncles.
Right.
And so it's, you know, there's both sides to everything. We're now about 1,000 feet above sea level, and we're gonna check out one of the first properties over here, which has a beautiful south-facing view. So we're gonna be able to see all the way down to the tip of the peninsula from over here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what are some of the concerns out here? You can keep it real with me, man. This is beautiful, man. I'm not gonna lie, but have you ever seen a jaguar before?
No, man, we haven't seen them here. We know they're around, but they stay away from people. You really just gotta watch out with the monkeys over here.
He was worried about the monkeys.
Yeah,
What's the danger on the monkeys?
They're not too bad, to be honest. We got two kinds. We got the howlers. They're super loud, they're crazy, they're gnarly, but they're little guys and they stay away. They're harmless.
They just sound bigger than they are.
Exactly.
He heard one last night, and he thought it was Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
Oh yeah.
He was like, oh, that's a gorilla. I was like, I don't know, man. He was like, no, that's a gorilla, but they just sound bigger than they are.
They sound so much bigger. They're the loudest land animal there is on Earth. So we get the capuchin monkeys. Those are the ones with their white face. They're a little bit smaller. They're a little bit more nimble. And they're bad. They're like mischievous. Like they'll get into your house. They'll grab your food.
Get into your house?
Yeah.
Bro.
They'll bang on your roof. They'll mess with you. So they're a little bit gnarly. But we don't get those too often around here. So
when you get them, it's just a like a nuisance type of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, you're stoked to see them. They're so unique. They're so cool that even though they're a pain in the ass, they're nice to see sometimes too.
Nah, Nick, this view is insane.
Yeah, but I mean, over here in this part of the country, we don't have too much to worry about. Really, it's just crocodiles, staying away from the estuaries, little things like that, watching out with the jellyfish. But overall, you're pretty safe. Yeah.
And what's the ticket on this one? What's the damage on this one?
So this one comes with building plans, building permits, water, electricity. It's all hooked up. It's all ready to go. So you skip about
50%.
Yeah, 50%. You're like all ready to go here. So this one, because it has the view, which is what most people are looking for, this one is priced at $390,000.
Okay, and then then talk to me about the financing in here in Costa Rica. How does that work? Is there a lot of options, or?
Historically, financing for non-citizens and non-residents has been pretty complicated, but nowadays there's more options, more availability, more competition. So there's lending companies that specialize specifically in lending to non-citizens that want to buy in Costa Rica. So there's one main company that we work with. It's called Second Street, and all they do is they lend to people from the U.S., from Canada that want to buy in Costa Rica. It's a little bit more expensive than a mortgage that you would find in the United States, but they have to compensate their risk a little bit somehow.
And more expensive meaning a higher down payment?
Usually a little bit higher down payment. Usually it's about 25%, and then the interest rates are usually a couple of points higher than the average in
right,
the US.
Because the risk is you get the mortgage and you just default and live and go back to your country.
Exactly.
And so they need to know you have to give a little bit more. So your monthly payment might be a little higher.
It might be a little bit higher. You got to come up with a bigger deposit, but financing is available nowadays.
Bank account, I'm assuming in Costa Rican bank account?
You can open up a bank account. It's not necessary. You can keep your U.S. bank account, and you can go through the purchase process from your U.S. bank account. But if you want to, you have the option of opening up an account here.
But that's not necessary to buy the property.
It's not necessary, no.
Because some places it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so here it's just pretty much getting a guy like you, getting. So is your credit score in the U.S. It's going to be needing to be good, just like it would be in the U.S.
Exactly, yeah. Just like the way that you would get a mortgage in the United States, you want to have a good credit score. You want to have, a good credit history, and with that, the lending company they'll do their due diligence on you and lend you based on that.
And they'll tie in with the U.S. banks.
Exactly, yeah.
So if your credit is good in the U.S. and it's mostly debt to income ratio stuff, mostly. You've noticed?
Exactly.
Like I'm sure you get people that aren't approved. So what are some things that people can do before they come here to help them out a little bit? Is it debt to income? Make sure your credit cards are paid off.
Exactly. Yeah, making sure your credit cards are paid off. If you have an asset in the United States like a home, making sure the majority of it is paid off. That's going to make things a lot easier. If you do have a property in the United States, you could access a home equity line of credit to purchase property in Costa Rica, and that would make your loan a little bit more affordable. But if you don't have that option, you can go through a company like Second Street that will lend to you as well.
Awesome.
And they'll do their due diligence. They'll check your credit score. They'll do a valuation on the property as well, their own independent valuation, making sure that you're not buying something that is ridiculous or that you're overpaying for it. So yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. This is the one.
Plans on this house, they're modular, they're adaptable.
Okay, that was my question. What if I don't like it?
Exactly. So the existing plans are for 5,000 square feet of construction, which includes the house, the garage, the pool. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, very modern, very unique kind of Miami style home. But if you don't like that, the footprint is adaptable, so you can use those 5,000 square feet and you can, change it up, make it more traditional, make it different, make it 2 stories if you want to. So that's something that you can play with.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it all again, but I don't want to be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when
compared to the other one, this one comes with a little bit more challenges. It's a little bit on the smaller side, so this one we do